going? It is all the news all the time. Yes, it is. And it's really kind of you to be back watching some of these crazy videos. And some interesting news coming out today. We've got a lot to talk about. Loads of interesting stuff to talk about. Firstly, we've got an article from the NME, or as I like to call them, the enemy. This is about Johnny versus Amber, the US trial. It's a review of this new two-part documentary that's coming out. So we're going to have a little look at that. We're going to be looking at this made-for-TV movie as well, which is coming out very soon on Tubi. And that's the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial movie. And it's called Hot Take. And we're also going to be looking at something else on iTunes, which is called Depp versus Heard, the verdict. And it's got poor reviews, but no one's even seen it yet, so don't worry about that. And this is for $9.99, call it $10. And it seems to be a documentary which is coming out on iTunes, which you can buy. I had a little look at the trailer, which is where's the trailer? I saw a trailer around here somewhere. There it is. And yeah, there's a little trailer about it. It seems very much in Amber Heard's favour, to be honest, when I was looking at this one. And well, we'll see with that. And what else is going on? Ray J threatening to sue Kim K for suggesting assault on the Hulu show. What's going on with that? And Brad Pitt has his sculptures. He's made some sculptures. He's got his first art show in Finland. I mean, why not? Why would you not choose Finland as your first ever art show? That's what I would say if I was an American actor. I'd say, you know what? Finland. That's the plan. Finland. Right. Why Finland? Anyway, let's have a little look. We got there she is. So Johnny and Amber, the US trials. This is the two-part trial review. Trash TV, it says. This is from the NME. And it says no amount of content can seemingly sate the public's appetite for this story, says Nick, and he's not wrong. It's difficult not to be cynical about this two-part documentary purporting to tell the inside story of the Depp versus Heard trial. It arrives less than 4 months, after the Johnny Depp largely won his defamation case, which doesn't leave much room for perspective or indeed editing. 4 months is, fair enough time, if you know what you're doing. Given that news coverage of the trial has already generated a staggering number of social media interactions, more per article than Russia's invasion of Ukraine. How that's strange. That is so strange. According to one report, do we really need more content for shonky online commentators to feed off? Yes, we do. It's not just a Rush job. It's a Nicky Rush job, they say. But they say, when they actually look at it, they say Johnny versus Amber, the US trial, is more workmanlike than crudely sensationalist. It is a follow-up to the 2022 Johnny v Amber previous two-parter from the same company, Discovery Plus, who must be reminded is owned by Warner Brothers, which must be reminded is the organisation that fired Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean. So I was expecting some biasness, but we shall see. And so it was a follow-up to that previous two-parter. Follows the same format. Episode 1 is from Depp's perspective. Episode 2 is from Heard's perspective. We're given a cursory recap. And what are we looking at here? So only Johnny Depp's legal team has agreed to take part in the documentary. Wow, so Amber's team is not involved, which means Amber's side is pieced together by various journalists and legal experts who are presumably well informed but by no means insiders. Interesting. One of them is the prominent attorney Lisa Bloom, who has experience working on both sides of abuse cases. She represented 3 of Bill Cosby's accusers and then acted as an advisor to Harvey Weinstein. Well, there's what's that phrase? If you sup with the devil, you take a long spoon, something like that. So interesting that only Johnny's lawyers are involved in this, which is quite telling. The Depp episode has some revealing moments. Camille admits that convincing Kate Moss to testify was no foregone conclusion, but mostly focuses on legal strategy. And given that Heard was found liable in all 3 matters, and it was a massive win for Johnny Depp against all odds, to be honest, against every expectation, against every bias, for them to still win, I think is extraordinary and a real testament to their skill and ability, to be honest. So given that Heard was found liable in all 3 matters and won just one of hers, it's not hard to see why the lawyers were happy to take part. Yeah, you're not wrong. At one point we literally see another Depp attorney, Benjamin Chew, congratulate Camille on her masterful cross-examination of Amber. Indeed so. Then we move to episode 2. And they say it's more compelling because the makers are forced to take a step back. So I think the implication is that it's a very pro Johnny Depp first episode, which makes sense. There's a serviceable exploration of the way Depp won in the court of public opinion, because people could see the facts, before he won the actual case. But it's a shame the episode didn't drill down further into the appalling misogyny Heard encountered on social media. In many ways, yes. In many ways, no. I think there's a lot of issues around this. It's easy to blame misogyny, but then it's also true to say that she is her architect of her own downfall, to be honest. So there's a sad and savage indictment of the online industry, that grew up around the trial. Jessica Reed Krause, she's great. If you get a chance to read House in Habit, she has a Substack, a very interesting read. An internet commentator who covered it extensively admits her approach is less detail-oriented than traditional journalism. Wow, I've been reading a lot of traditional journalism recently, and that is not very detail-focused at all. And but Jessica's saying she is more about gossip. Overall, this two-parter is an adequate, damned by faint praise, recap of Depp v. Heard with flashes of insight, but it never really manages to justify its own existence. That's according to the NME and good old Nick, bless him. What else is going on? Well, we've got a new movie, made-for-TV movie, I'm going to call it, from this company called Marvista Entertainment. And we've got Mark Hapka, there he is, Johnny Bravo, as Johnny Depp. And Megan Davis, where is she? Megan Davis, there she is, as A.H. It's amazing what colouring your hair can do to change your appearance. Anyway, a controversial defamation case between the two, subject of a new movie, Hot Take, the Depp Heard Trial, set to debut exclusively on the free Tubi streaming service, which is available in the US and not in the UK, unless you get a VPN, which I did. The film stars Mark Hapka, there he is, Days of Our Lives as Depp, and Megan Davis, Alone in the Dark, as A.H. It's going to premiere Friday, September 30th on Tubi. Melissa Marty will join as Camille Vasquez, and Mary Carrick will portray Elaine Bredhoff. So there you go. I don't know how accurate this is going to be. As far as I can understand, it is fictional and dramatized, as much as that really means just made up, to be honest. Where am I getting that sort of concept from? The film is written by Guy Nicolucci, who writes The Daily Show, which is a satirical, comedic look at news. So I would say it's more sort of satirical rather than factual, but we shall see. We shall see. And it's been pushed out really fast, so don't expect great CGI. What else is going on? We've got more stuff. We got the Depp versus Heard, The Verdict. This is a another documentary, 45 minutes long documentary, coming out tomorrow. I think I'll have to buy it. And it's there's a little trailer for it. I don't know if I can play this trailer.
April 2022. The world was watching the defamation trial of Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard.
Right. Don't know how much I can play of that without getting banned or copyright strikes. But we have some shots here. What this is going to be, I'm not too sure about, but looks very interesting. Does look very interesting. So if you want to know more about that, that'll be in a new video. And what else is going on? We've got TMZ reporting Ray J is threatening to sue Kim Kardashian for suggesting assault on the Hulu show. What's going on here? Ray J seems serious about suing Kim Kardashian for her comment on her Hulu show that he may have stuck something up her, really, while she was sleeping. And he's furious about this first episode of the show where Kim fretted there might be a second tape. She told her fam, don't do that. She told her fam, oh my god, she was 99.9% sure there wasn't one. Well, that's pretty much not, there isn't one then, is there? Then suggested if there was anything in another tape, he may have stuck a thing while she was sound asleep. Good lord, these people. Kim follows it up on the show by saying it's completely illegal. Yes. And then asks her lawyer to scare the S out of this guy. Honestly, these people, what can you do? It's just, there's airing your dirty laundry, and then there's that. And they're getting sued about it. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? So I'm going to leave that for now and for your own imagination. Sorry about that. And what else is going on? We got Brad Pitt. What is he doing? Brad Pitt debuts sculptures in his first art show at a museum in Finland. Why Finland? Alongside works from singer Nick Cave in Finland and artist Thomas House Ago. It's probably not how you say it, but I like it. House Ago. There you go, Brad Pitt, there he is. Can now add sculptor to his impressive resume. The 58-year-old had 9 entries in a gallery showing at the Sara Hilden Art Museum in Finland on Saturday. His friend Debran True attended the show, posted about it enthusiastically on social media, looking sharp in his outfit there. Last night we celebrated our dear friend Brad Pitt's first art show and everyone was blown away. To say his work is great is an understatement, as he's a true artist, creating out of extreme passion and drive, says his close personal friend, who's not biased at all. So this dedication to his craft is humbling and inspiring. She goes on to eulogise. Debran, who is an artist herself, used spicier language to heap compliments on the Bullet Train star's work in her Instagram stories. I bet she did. Large sculpture. This is one of the larger pieces included in the gallery. Eerie display of a human trying to get out of a box. Honestly, I like it. I know I'm not very good at art. I don't understand it, but it's not just not just basic stuff. That's quite a huge thing to make, and it shows real dedication and a mission. What else have we got? Wow, that's quite good as well. The Bullet Train star. Plaster wall sculpture called Aiming at You. I saw me, but it was too late this time. So looks like we've got like a time-lapse thing. We've got one guy going this way, we've got another guy going this way, we've got guns all over the place, we've got bullets going on. Dark, moody, probably psychologists could make something of this. Do you want that in your house all day? No, I do not. So, but more interesting than sunflowers. So let's have a look. We've got, what are these? Original pieces, several pieces under the umbrella title of Self-Inflicted Gunshot Wound to the House. He's a cheerful sausage, this Brad Pitt. Cheerful sausage. Trapped bullets crystallized in platinum silicon. What is platinum silicon? Platinum's metal. Silicon, you can make glass out of it, or it's a gel like this stuff. I don't know. I do not know. It looks like he's been shooting stuff into a gel and then carved it into a house shape. That's my impression. And here we've got a little miniature house made of wood. Right, okay. It's amazing what you can make when you've got loads of time and nothing to do. This is my impression here. And what else we got? We got some candle holders for loved ones, made in the time of COVID. So he's bored, he's got a lathe, he's got some wood, he looks like he's got a press drill, and he's got some paint. So he's made some candle holders, candlesticks. Amazing what you can do when you don't have to work for a living, and that's nice. So there you go. They're quite nice, they're quite nice. Didn't we play with these when we were a kid? Okay. This, not sure about this. This I like. This I think is good. Moody and dark and grim and sad, but quite good. And looks like Han Solo's carbonite thing. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts, hopes, dreams, ambitions, and if you leave any comments in the comment box, that'd be great. And we've got a new membership. Join the old members, get free stuff, and I'm going to leave some videos up on the left and right if you want to watch another video, and I will see you guys later.